Is it just the right volume? What? Oh, it was roundhouse. I thought it was forward. I would have done one parry too. This is SA1 Urian! Based, 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 based. Ooh, aggressive. Parry on your wake up. I used to always think that was scrubby, but now I think it's just kind of high risk. I don't really think it's bad anymore. I don't usually do it though. Most attacks that people do on wake up are unsafe. So you don't really have to parry them to like get a punish. So it kind of introduces danger where you don't really like, you know. But it's not as simple as that, because they could be doing like a crouch tech or something. People often stand tech in third strike or they don't tech at all. But crouch tech is not too weird. There's not as much pressure to tech in third strike because you can't be thrown on wake up. Not immediately anyway. Nice blocking. I would have tech to throw 100%. Seeing that stand fierce, there's no crush counter in this game. It's not a bad poke. But it's just kind of funny to see in that way. Headbutt, not a bad option there. Didn't work though. Super cancel would have won. Alright. He like didn't spend any meter for the whole fucking set. But that's okay. That's like the thing that SA1 actually does, is it gives you super cancels on tackles. Whoa, SA3 Ibuki. Very cool. I love there's been this movement in the a-cho videos to run just weird supers. SA1 is a very different beast. It's really not bad at all. Whoa, she dashed through him. Ibuki's dash always goes through people, so that's not that weird. It was just weird the way it hit. That would have been probably safe if it hit. That was a light neckbreaker hitting very meaty. You can parry neckbreaker, and you do get more punish time if you parry it. And that kind of neckbreaker is theoretically easy to parry, but you also have to be kind of ready for it, which is something that you might not be. Yeah, this dash in. The command dash. Got staying fierce. Ooh. What air normal was that? It's like jump strong or something. Dash through. But then I think he didn't want that based on his fucking instant fireball. He was caught off guard. Oh no, this isn't even. He was anticipating parry. That was probably unsafe. But I don't even like that. If you're gonna do that, you should be using mirror or fucking SA2 maybe. Oh, that was good. The walk away low parry like was safe against reversal throw, and it parried delayed crouch tech, and just like, you know, walk away, just button press. Yeah, Aura 2. I think about that sometimes, is what character could you innocently add to a third patch of SF3? That's Street Fighter 3.4. A fourth patch. Yes, good combo. Poison would be a good one. Oh yes, Balrog. Nice. Balrog secret character like fucking Alpha would be kind of fun. There was a meme early on that Q was Balrog, because Balrog's nowhere to be seen, and Q has no idea how to kick. And then just the fact that they both dash punch. Laura would be really good, lore-wise. Or like the other fucking Sean's older brother. The whole fucking family does martial arts. Laura would be a really good one. Laura would fit mechanically, I think. They'd have to do something about her Thunderbolt, Thunderclap. That wouldn't work as is. It would have to be like quite plus, like always. Because you could just OS parry like grab anytime you see it. And if she releases immediately, you parry and throw her. And if she doesn't release immediately, you just throw her. Holy shit, 12 gender bent is the best idea I've ever seen. Capcom hire this man. That was a reversal headbutt. If that was any other throw, he would have won. That's a hard parry. That's probably 1 frame post freeze. Cool, it hit. That last hit often doesn't work in juggles. He had parry there, but I don't even know what he would have done. Parry super. No one would have been ready for that. It looked like he tried to parry that Nightbreaker. That was good presence of mind, but she just never hit him. Very good. Syrian play is pretty nice. I don't know what he's doing fucking around with SA1, but I sure am glad he is. I mean, sometimes you just want to be a Urian player, but you don't want to fuck around with Mirror, right? That's not too unbelievable. For a lot of people, Mirror is probably the entire appeal of Urian, but other people are just like, you know, I don't want to have to worry about this like crazy setup. Super. I hate training mode. I've known so many people like that, right? I mean, I'm not that person, but I know so many people like that. Just hate training mode. Don't ever make me training mode anything. Oh, that was a super confirm! Is he really just saving it? He was just like, oh, I've got a lot of health. Or did he just fuck it up? You can confirm super off that TC. Oh, no, it's not enough. This soul dizzy and kill. Should have just been tackle. He would have saved the meter and probably still died. SA1 is actually pretty strong for Urian. It's the strongest of his 3 supers, I'm pretty sure. I wonder if super punishes this. I doubt it. Urian's SA1 goes about, I think, half screen quickly. A little bit less. Wake up super. Wake up tackle super was the play. He actually got the tackle. But he had to yellow it. That wasn't a confirm, I don't think. Tackles don't have as long of super cancels as like Q-dash punches. So I don't think you can use a tackle as a raw confirm, unless I'm mistaken. Whereas Q-dash punch, you can just buffer quarter circle every time and then just react. I wonder what Necros punishes, because I imagine that's unsafe. Does the EX spin hook? Ooh, cool juggle. Alright, parry into tackle here. Dash in low short tackle super! It did so much damage! Bro! That killed? Yo, maybe there's something to this Urian SA1 stuff. He had like half HP, I thought. Didn't he? That did so much. Oh, it's over. Oh, I thought it would kill. I wonder if he had jab there. He probably did. Probably could have been down back face into jab. Jump jab, what? Even when you're going for a tick throw, you don't normally see that. People just like do a heavy or normal and then just wait. You already have such little block stun on your air normals in this game. You really don't want to make it even less. Oh, that was a super confirm. That was sick. That actually would be like a decent reason to pick SA1 in this matchup. Is dash through, crouch jab, super. Okay. This Urian's doing like some good super confirms, but then not confirming. There have been like 4 or 5 of those. Oh, I love that. I remember the first time someone did that to me and I was blown away. I was like, holy shit. I mean, I guarantee that the reason he's not getting the confirms is because he's not used to picking the super. But there's no real reason to practice it. That's not guaranteed or anything. Dudley can just shift to blocking, but it is good if Dudley commits after the parry, which he did there. Oh, that was a super confirm. He built the meter on the hit too, so it was actually like he could just buffer it. He could dead OS it if he wanted. Oh, that did a lot. If it was me, I would have been poking with like low forward or something, low short. He had the win. The button into tackle into SA1 killed. The parry timing on Q super is so slow. He low red parried the last hit. That's smart and actually an optimal decision for Necro. Necro gets heavy spin hook if he red parries the last hit. It doesn't matter if you low parry it or high parry it, it's the same difficulty. But he just missed the parry follow up. That's a shame because it was like a really good decision. Unfortunately, going for that red parry is somewhat high risk because Dudley can still just do his regular juggles. A decent Dudley player will just always do the... Oh, he got the parry. That's a hard red parry. But he only got one.
Are you ready? Go.
Nice. Jump right now. It's rare footage of Necro going for an ordinary jump in. This jump is so slow, it's almost impossible to use this jump for anything but drill. Drill's pretty good though.
Now. Fighters ready. Engage.
Now we're on mirror. Sad. Effie. Whoa. Rock Crotch Fierce. He had a better combo than that too. Ooh, should have just a poke. Not towards Fierce. A little bit, yeah, I think. SA1's meter is barely longer, which is funny because it's a much worse super. All of Urian's supers are pretty similar. They're all 2 bars and they're all like mid-length. I don't know which one's the shortest. It might actually be Aegis. Aegis. I called it Aegis forever, but I think he says Aegis aloud, and also I think the katakana is Aegis. And Aegis is how you would pronounce it if it was Greek. I think I just thought that the katakana was Aegis for a long time, and then it turned out it wasn't. Every now and then I still catch myself saying it either way. Nice whip punish. Jump jab. He's gone for that a couple times. It's weird every time. Don't normally see that. If you're gonna go for a tick throw, I feel like you might as well just like empty jump, because the jab hitting could maybe upset your timing, and it also introduces the possibility of getting parried on the way down, and it doesn't really add any damage if it works. Jump jab does so little. Yeah. It depends on your setup, maybe, but I think it's possible. Any place where you can do tackle, tackle, headbutt, tackle, tackle, tackle will work juggle-wise. Headbutt's a little bit faster, I think. A lot of people don't even use medium tackle, and I think That's optimal. I don't think you can use heavy tackle. Super there was not a horrible decision for Dudley, it just didn't pan out. He probably low parried on wake up, so it's funny that the low parry, the short whiffed.
Go.
He was crouching on wake up, and anyone sensible would parry there. Urian can do anti-air fireball into 5 tackles, I think. I'm alright. I'm pretty sure Urian can do heavy fireball times 6 on a cornered opponent, which is a pretty funny looking combo. Tackles do a lot more damage though.
You win. Are you ready? Go.
If you want a nice balance of practical plus powerful, you'll just do an EX tackle somewhere in the juggle. Crouch fierce tackle, EX tackle, tackle. Very normal combo. Nice punish. Very deadly position for Urian. It's over. Electricity kills.
Prepare to strike. Now.
You should jump strong, I think. You don't see that normal very often. Oh, a bit ghetto, but he got it. He got an unblockable. Nice. Should have a normal cancel to that, but it wasn't bad. The juggle was good there. The juggle was still good there, I feel. This juggle works on Urian, right? Can't imagine it doesn't. He really took Oki over damage and stun. I think stun was his first opener comeback, so he should have just mashed throw strong, throw strong. Ooh. Necro's fucking jump was too high. That's a nice easy combo too. Most people do tackle at the same fierce for the last hit, but he did 2 tackles, which was kind of nice. I think it's stronger. He did low forward at the end. I forget the characters that works on, but that does work on some characters. Chun-Li.
Prepare to strike. Now.
Being on some random cobblestone road. And there's a fucking blue guy fighting to the death with the fucking middleweight champion of the country. And the blue guy sounds like he's made out of fucking metal. I don't remember Dudley's weight. It's probably like 240 pounds or something. He's not like huge. He's like 5'10" or something.
Engage.
And then he's ripped. He's probably heavyweight, and then Balrog is like some fictitious weight that doesn't even fucking exist. Balrog would be like super duper heavyweight. Because Balrog is just randomly like fucking 7 feet tall. Balrog is literally like a foot taller and then 100 pounds heavier than Dudley. Balrog is like massively bigger than Dudley.
Final round. Engage.
Grade 8 bison meat. Alright, this is looking pretty dire for Dud. Yep. Yep. I've been in this exact scenario many times. It's a bit hopeless. He's alive. Look at this fucking bizarre play by the Urian. Okay.
You win. All
Recently, one of the I'd like subbed to a couple task channels on YouTube, and one of them uploaded an Alpha 3 reverse dramatic battle play around. And at one point, it was E Honda on a team with Sagat as the reverse dramatic battle. And during their win posts, Honda stands upright, and the two are the same size. And I remember just thinking to myself, "Holy shit!" This is extremely cursed to see Honda be the same size as Sagat. But Honda never stands upright. Nice confirm. Something like that. I think officially Honda's shorter, but not like way shorter. Oof, if that was cancelled, he won. How would he know though? Yeah, low roundhouse got counter hit. Quite a lot of stud up on that move. You don't usually see it ever. It's not a good normal. Ooh. Ah, that was the right idea, but the wrong timing. He was just a little late. That's not something that Necro normally has to do, so it's very understandable that he would fuck it up. Stand forward over stand fierce was just a missed tackle. He didn't quite have charge. Stand fierce would have been better if you were going to go for a normal ender. This is much more standard third strike footage. Now that we don't have weird supers. Oh, very nice. Yeah, that's what happens when your tackle gets parried. Tackle and neutral I don't really like. Big damage. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Everything went right for Dudley there. All his reads were good. Oh my god. Nice. I like that. Yep. That was super good for Dudley, I feel. Oh my god, that was super good for Dudley. Oh my god, this Dudley player. This is good. He's working some magic right now. You guys seeing this? Jump fierce was the button there. Jump roundhouse didn't hit. Sad. Imagine if it was punching cross with that towards fierce. I don't think you can punch and cross with towards fierce, right? I think it just comes out as stand fierce. Ooh. It's weird that punching cross even exists. He got the confirm into SA, and he didn't do it. He didn't see it in time. Now I could lose. If it was me, I did wake up super. Fuck it. That works, right? I think so. I don't think that trades if they're right next to you hitting a button. That might. I don't remember if Necro SA3 has invincibility. I think it does. Just like a little bit. Oh, nice. Dudley's grimy. Alright, next hit literally kills if he gets like a... Yeah, that. That's good too. Back third, am I dizzy? Okay. Move forward. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's cheap. You parry Dudley and he just cancels to ducking, what's it called? Short swing blow? It's Shouldn't be allowed. Delete Dudley. Nice. A fucking dizzy. Is that max damage? Is that his highest damage special move? Is that stronger than a heavy machine gun blow? Probably. Knocks down anyway, so that's better. Hi. Yeah, there's almost zero risk there. The only thing you're losing is the meter. It's a really good decision, I feel, to try and super the mirror. The threat of it also keeps Urian from committing, which is what we just saw there. Nice. SA1 can also work there, and it does a lot more damage in that context. Nice! Holy shit, low parry uppercut. This Dudley player.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
Was that fucking parry towards Fierce? I think it was. That parry on Wake Up versus Dud. Sorry, it's be a little bit risky sometimes. Was that Neox uppercut? I think he was gonna die there. Because he wasn't. I think he was gonna get hit more than once by the mirror. I think he was gonna get hit several times. He might have been dead to the mirror even if that hit. Nice. Yep. Completely good for Dudley. And then he ate the mirror for some reason. Should just blocked and waited.
You win.
Hindsight's 2020. Evil Ken.
Prepare to strike. Now.
Damn. Damn. Ken saw the whiff punish.
Fighters ready. Engage.
That was here. Oh, baby. I bet he felt really cool with that air parry. And now look at him. Okay. Wake up low short to catch walk back. Headbutt to combo out of it, and for it to be fairly safe even if it whiffed. Smart decisions all around by the Urian. Whiff punish. He had to spend meter to whiff punish that, unfortunately. That meter was maybe better to save, but, you know.
Go for it.
Ken can get a lot of momentum if he's lucky, so it's good not to play any games. Why would you not parry that? Reversal something. Got hit on the ground. Probably tackle, judging by the way this Urian plays. Urian's still in this. I don't really like that. He spent a meter to get Ken in the corner. Oh no, it's over. This is not a comeback Urian can make. GG. Ken basically needs to like fuck up pretty bad. He's so far away from the corner. And Urian had so little meter. It's happening. It's happening. It happened. Hasn't quite happened. Scary. I love that Urian didn't do anything. Fuck it. Nice. That was great reaction. Holy shit. Your mortal enemy. What did I do?
Fighters ready. Engage.
Didn't I play you? Were you the Elena? Oof. That fucking picture that's been going around Twitter. What can you say during sex but also during a fighting game? And my friend just linked me one that says, I wish Crash Bandicoot were here. What a Chad thing to say during sex. The developers 100% intended for Mirror to be used as a pressure tool in the corner. There is no doubt in my mind. Great fucking parry. His punish maybe could have killed, but it was difficult to see how. Yeah, I love that. Alright, I don't love it anymore. Now I hate it. I loved it for like 1 second. Okay, Urian won. Urian versus Dudley, it's probably pretty even. Probably Dudley by like a smidge. Probably like 5.5, 4.5 in Dudley's favor. Ooh, baby. Pretty disrespectful to just crush fierce on the opponent's wake up. It's like, yeah, this'll work. Fuck confirms. Confirms it for when you don't know if your shit's gonna hit. The throws seem to be really far away, but neither of these characters have good car throws. Nice. That was a good EX uppercut, I guess. He's actually at so little health that he can't even take that many trades like that. Even though it was such an advantageous trade. Ah, ha ha ha.
Are you ready? Go.
Catch fierce. Rare footage. Oh, the dash through again. If only he had SA1, he could do 2 jabs into SA1. Knee drop out of the corner is not too bad. Ooh. Oh, that was nice. That was partitioned. He did dash in, low short tackle. Very sexy. Oh, the cross tech. That's funny to see. Aura has a little bit of stuff like that. I'm not sure if it was worth. He saw that his mix-up was over and went for a parry, but Necro didn't press. But then his button press after the parry kind of worked. Dire scenario. Oh, that didn't combo. If it comboed, he won. Okay. That was a very, very sexy shimmy. Got to just the right spot and waited patiently for anything to whiff punish. Jump short? Huh? Wants it to have low pushback? Why not any other jump normal? Neko's jump heavies are kind of jank. They do pushback a lot. And he has to be kind of close for a lot of his, like, you know. I hate that parry. He actually got it. That parry is so long. It feels like an hour between the 2 hits. I usually parry once and then punish, but I've parried twice before in match. I've actually got the red parry in match before. It's not too bad. It's very low risk, high reward. You gotta react pretty well though. Nice. 6 hit? Yep.
Are you ready? Go.
He short swing blow the second time. That's funny. Okay, that definitely traded. So I imagine it doesn't work great as a meaty. Holy shit. Yo. This full dizzy, right? Oh, I thought it would. I'm getting a fucking raid. That's a lot of people. Hi, everyone. Third strike for life. 143. That must be from the, no, I have no idea what that's from. I was going to say next level battle circuit. Nice struggle. Metroid, oh. You got raided by Stage Aim and you want to pass them on to me. I appreciate it. Well, I'm doing something fighting game related, so, you know, hope you like Third Strike.
Battle. Fighters ready. Engage.
Maybe I'll raid someone. Jump jab, but he got the non... No, there is no zoom jab, is there? I'm thinking of Dalsum. Necros air normals are always the same, I think. So no tolds, hold backward version. Nice. This is so scary because it could be low short electricity super. And that's safe. Well, low short electricity is safe. You have to parry pre-freeze there. You don't have to, but it makes it way easier. This Dudley's been killing it.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
His towards jab. Trade? Yep. Bad trade for Necro. He spends meter and he doesn't even do as much damage, I think. Ooh, that was a parry, I think, by Necro. He dashed in. That looked super whack. Alright, alright, alright. Yeah. There's a red parry attempt by Dudley, I think. Either that or he just fucking dropped his stick for a sec. That was smart. Both of the players just waiting. They didn't want that interaction to end the match. That was good! Bro! That was basically a zero risk red parry. He wasn't even dead to that fucking drill. That drill does 0 damage for 1 hit.
Are you ready? Go.
Ooh, that could have been worse. I think that can't counter Crouch Fierce, so if you react quick, you can just dash up Crouch Fierce it. Nice. Headbutting into the Rose might actually be a decent play. Though they can actually still super that if he has meter, which I don't think he quite had at the time, or maybe he did. Nice. He actually should have let Urien land, maybe? I don't know. This Dudley player is mad good. Everyone here is mad good, but this Dudley player in particular. Nice. They canceled a fireball of all things. Probably reading the Dudley would parry headbutt, and he wanted to be a little bit safer than that. Yeah! Dudley's training multiple parries. He actually had a punish, I think, by going for 1 parry into button on that Stand Strong, but Urien didn't cancel the Stand Strong, which is what Dudley was expecting. This Dudley, very aggressive with the jump parries.
Prepare to strike.
It's both of them. The Peach, the pink Dudley was on earlier, and he was fucking killing it. Immaculate. Ooh, that was probably intended to be a cancel. That looked super whack. Nice. Double parry 1.
Fighters ready. Engage.
Nice. Oftentimes I'll get that full parry, and then I won't even get like a jumping combo, and it's just like, wow, what did I even do that for? Nice. Super 1. Oof. 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 It's turning around. Careful. There we go. That actually comboed because it was crushing Dudley.
You win.
Normally I think you have to super there. So everyone else ducking super. Ooh. That actually comboed too. Necro's anti-air hitboxes are quite good. Between like low strong back fierce and down back fierce. He supered. It's really weird to see that super there. You'll often see it with SA1. But that super won't even hit airborne opponents who are parrying. They'll just land into the parry, and I think Necro will be safe. But he's not even that safe. He's not even that unsafe if the opponent just jump parries a full electricity. It can be kind of hard to whiff punish. That was not that didn't hit frame 1. Necro didn't have a good punish though. There was like nothing really good to do there. Maybe just landed instantly super on landing. The air normal might have been a mistake. That's the problem though, is Necro was still zooming away. He was still moving away from Dudley as he parried. That was good reaction, but it sucked. That's punish. Necro got the back strong on anti-air and chose not to super, which was the right play. Super was going to dizzy almost, but as an anti-air, it probably only would have got one hit. Nice. Nice. Oh, is that looks good. Yup. Media universal overhead, link super. Fucking, that's not fair. I've got to like link stand strong or stand forward. It's hard. Must be nice having a 2-frame super, 1-frame super. You just do the fucking overhead and then just link the super like nothing. I think on a standing opponent, last frame Oro universal overhead into stand strong is like a 1-frame link. Like you need to be actually frame perfect on both inputs to get the link. I've only gotten it like once in a blue moon do I get it. This matchup's probably pretty close to even. Dudley has a higher damage output. I couldn't tell you which one's better in neutral. They're probably pretty close to neutral. But Dudley hurts a lot harder. So if it's good for anyone, it's probably good for Dudley. But Ibuki often has like pretty close matchups with almost the whole cast. Whoa! Not a horrible punish. Nice. That's probably jump parry from slightly outside anti-air range. Oh, he parried multiple times. He was expecting DP. Ibuki can cancel that TC into uppercut. He parried both hits and then chose not to do anything. He was probably still parrying. Ibuki just stopped. Smart. Meta. Yeah! Crouch fierce, super jump away. Crouch fierce still super jump cancels even if it's parried. That way Ibuki gets hit midair, so it's not as bad. That was smart. Generally no. SA1 is situationally punishable. But Ibukis will almost always avoid being in that scenario where it can be punished. Basically, if you do it on a cornered opponent, or do it very high in the air, yeah, will it be? Those are like the only scenarios where it'll be unsafe. Or if it's just whiffing. Depending on the version, I can dash under it sometimes as an Aura player. Ooh. Oh my god, she's eating everything. Her health melted. These are casuals from a Japanese arcade. I think they're casuals. They're doing like a King of the Hill. It is hard to punish that SA3 on block. It depends on your character too. Particularly the different versions. If they use the light super, Dudley can end up quite far away from you. Cool gamer fact, Dudley has 3 different SA3s. They just travel different distances. You're more likely to get all the hits of the heavy one, but also it's a lot more unsafe on block. Jab SA3 barely moves. Whoa. I like the jump away. See how he blocked Dudley's jump in and then shifted to jump as soon as Dudley landed? That's very high level anti-air. Very passive. SA1 Ibuki does a lot of chip, yeah. That's like its purpose. Slash should be a mix up with. One parry into red, one block into red parries was good there, I think. Or did that actually chip him out on the first hit? I didn't look.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
If it chipped him out on the first hit, then it was near hopeless. Love that freeze frame of Dudley's face. The one where his chin is sideways.
Prepare to strike. Now.
He only did 2 hits of the TC on purpose, trying to get Dudley to parry 4 times when he only hit twice. Brain dead. I'm seeing fucking intense tech here. But like both of them can force the other one to like put down the controller, which is kind of funny. No, ish. Dudley is like kind of unpopular for how good he is. There's like noticeably less Dudleys than like Ken's, Makoto's, Chun-Li's, and Yun's. Or like Ryu's or even like Yang's. Maybe as many Dudleys as Yang's. He's not unpopular. You just think he would get more play for being like number 5 in the game. Ibuki's quite rare. In my experience, Ibuki's one of the rarest characters in the game. Probably like the next rarest after 12 and Sean, who were the 2 most rare. It's pretty obvious why no one plays 12 and Sean, but Ibuki I think just has a reputation for being technical. Whereas a lot of other supposedly low tiers, like Alex and Remy, have a decent number of players. Q, Hugo, Necro. These are all characters that see a decent amount of play. Nice. Oh, mostly nice. Nice! Got the overhead. He didn't have a super though. This is like over. He had to get a red parry there. Or just parry the whole thing. Parrying the whole thing, you don't even get a punish. It's the worst part. And Ibuki can react to the fact that you're parrying and just not mash it. Pretty nice. Not a great punish, you can tell. That's the problem. Ibuki can cheese you a bit. She's got some interesting stuff. I'm personally a fan of the plus like 7 stand jab or whatever it is. Far stand jab being ridiculous if you can't duck it. Is that heavy tackle we dropped? Probably. Ibuki threw him while he was still throwing invincible, I think. And then he threw her. That's a good sequence. I would call that one of the main features of SA3. Is the being able to link it from the overhead on reaction. This is looking almost unwinnable. Also, we're back to the SA1 Urian. Yeah, this was happening earlier. It's quite an interesting super. Not bad, but not as good as Mir. Air throw was good there. Surprised Ibuki didn't do it. Seb went for a cross under, which is not horrible. Nice, nice! With the strong jab, strong TC as well. Oh, that was good. Can't do that with Mir. That is tech that does not work with Mir. Anti-air low super. That's Ibuki health too. Ibuki's got like the second lowest health in the game, I think. I hate this mix. That's the consensus I came to on my tier list video. There are a lot of characters who would appreciate Yuri in SA2.
Prepare to strike. Now.
It's kind of similar to Necro SA3, where it's just like a fairly safe, fast projectile that does a lot of dizzy. I think Necro's is safer. Nice.
Alright, that's cool. Prepare to strike. Now.
It's not super hard to set up for Urian, but I think it is his hardest super to set up, SA2. SA3 doesn't even necessarily need a setup. Is that really a punish? Nice. I knew the frame data on that's not great, but it was kind of weird to see just reversal super. SA2 actually works in Urian struggles and SA1 doesn't. So maybe SA2 is a little bit easier to set up. But SA1 has a lot of interesting setups on the ground. Weird to see these links out of low short. He's been going for double low short, which is pretty hard to do, and then also low short stand jab. That's so scary. I like hate that he just went for that. Nice. It was Ibuki did overhead and Ken parried it, and then Ibuki like did a couple parries on landing. It was like, oh, your turn? My turn.
Prepare to strike. Now.
Nice. He hit Ibuki on the ground though. I mean midair. If he had Ibuki on the ground, he would have had super. Whew. Ooh, air throw. That's kind of slow to come out. I think he did it before Ken Tatsuda. Or else it would never have hit in time. It felt like Ibuki won in neutral that round. Favorite stage? Maybe Brazil. But like the Sean version. Favorite song? Hue, probably. Maybe the little one that plays in the ending. It's like da na na na, like that. I like that one. Both of those themes never even play in gameplay. Dudley theme is probably my favorite that does play in gameplay, in tournament footage. This one. It's very subtle. Elena's is divisive. I like it. A lot of people hate that it's so repetitive. Nice. Crouching dud too. Oh no. Couldn't find anything. Imagine if your objective was don't get perfected. He would have done better than he just did that previous round. Nice. Buff Phil. 2 years time, give or take. More like 1 year time. Probably this time next year, I'll be filling people with X-rays during a clinical internship. That would have killed. Mid jump. Oh, he didn't press. He's really waiting for like a fireball or a shoryuken or something. Yo. Yo! Yo! Ken! That was a miracle. He hung on for dear life. It's a miracle he made. Make your own miracles.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
That I don't think that super hit on its first frame, which made the parry marginally easier. But emphasis on marginally. Nice. Also, it's SA1 Dudley, which is not very common in this matchup these days. Yo, this kills. Good shit. Max damage, I think.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
Heavy punch, medium DP super. On some characters, TC does more. On some characters, that combo does more, I think. Nice. Low parry works, and high parry works for low strong. Empty jump, nothing. He didn't even take a throw. Maybe he got thrown out of low short or something. Oh, red parry attempt. Ken doesn't get a super link out of a standing hit of that overhead. So the red parry is 0 risk to go for.
You win.
And it's very rewarding. You get Stairman House. You should always attempt that red parry on that Ken overhead, but it's just a question of presence of mind. That does not require a car on Necro. It just works. Probably makes this matchup a little worse. That looked like it went really far. Maybe that was Ken's car throw.
Prepare to strike. Now.
Ken has a car throw in this game, but it's hard to do. Because it's a crouching normal. So you've got to uncrouch in the one frame that you do the Kara. So it's like double frame perfect, basically. Doesn't sound that hard, but I promise it's hard as shit. Ironically, in SF5, it's extremely easy to do. Yeah, Ken's car back throw exists. It's not very good. It like barely goes further than his regular throw. But it does exist.
You win. Now.
Ken's car throw with low forward is pretty good, though. Sure. This strike is a really good game. I don't see how a stick comes into play. If you have a stick, use a stick. This is a game where people still play on like cabinet or like arcade hardware frequently, so if you can play on stick. If it's like a pad versus stick question, learn stick. Chun-Li is unpopular in this game because she kind of is seen as like kind of being anti-fun, I think. You see her a lot in tournament footage, but she's kind of a I want to win character, and not an I want to have a good time character. It's by design. A lot of people don't really enjoy playing like a very nothing game, where it's just like whiff punishes and just stalling. Chun-Li is weirdly unpopular for being like top 2. Play Akuma. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Akuma's a good character. Don't let anyone tell you you can't play Akuma if you're a beginner.
Final round. Now.
Risk reward is a little fucked for Akuma though. It's good. He does have good risk reward on his attacks. But you just have to be aware that like the risk of a parry is higher for Akuma. You can't tell someone to play Elena. They already know if they want to be an Elena main or not. That's safe on parry. There's no risk to that EX fireball. It's like might as well do it.
Now. Prepare to strike. Now.
When you see Elena, you're just like, I want to play this character. You'll just know instantly. Ooh, love that combo. Corner only. Dudley has to be cornered. Nice. That's the risk of short swing blow. It's reactable. As long as the opponent didn't commit, it's reactable and you can just punish it. Parry punish. No. And she does have the same stun as the Shotos, I think, right? Her health is only like barely below average. It's the same as Zoro's. Nice.
Final round. Go for it.
Elena's problem is that she doesn't have a win con. That's like the only difference between Elena and Chun-Li, is the presence of a win con. For most of her attacks, Elena is unable to like put a super behind them. If she could link super out of overhead, and when I say overhead, I mean one of her normal overheads. I don't mean the fucking heavy mallet smash. If you could link super out of her normal overheads, or if you could super from a low or something, the way that Chun-Li can. She can link super out of universal overhead, but it has to be a spaced connect. Or like crouching small characters like Chun-Li. Or meaty. It's not very good. Every character has a super setup, it's just not very good. I'm talking about like a Ken like towards her towards forward, but like a Ken overhead link. What I'm saying is that Elena, like if she goes for overhead, the best possible thing that she gets is the damage of her overhead. But the worst possible thing is the opponent parries her overhead and then does whatever combo they do. And parrying is a super confirm. So your opponent gets a super confirm if they parry your overhead, but you don't get a super from, you know, doing an overhead. And it's like that with a lot of Elena stuff, where it's like the risk reward is horrible. Just because it's not the risk, it's the reward is horrible. And that's the difference between Chun-Li and Elena, is that Chun-Li has really high risk. I mean really high reward, fuck. Doing guest parries on low forward already feels like shit. Nice, nice! He ran out the timer doing that. Nice. It does need crushing opponent for your aim, right? EX Aegis, I think, is the fastest super in the game, along with like Gigas. I think they're both like, they hit on the frame you do them. There are no frames post freeze. Nice. That looked like it went under a jab. Dudley gets weirdly small when doing ducking. Yeah, Urine's universal overhead setup is have a meaty mirror. That was good. There's no projectile invincibility in this game, so whenever they have moves going through projectiles, it's either using real invincibility or just very tiny hurt boxes. Like the character's getting really short, which I think is what happens with Dudley's ducking. Nice. Whoa. Caught a backdash. Optimal. Love that ender. Now he's gonna have Gene by the time the next round happens. Mark my words. He could still die. This is 50-50 for the game. Fucking, that looked so stupid. That was unblockable. It was super deadly for Dudley there because he had no idea when the dash punch was coming and it's unreactable from that close. The fucking stand jabs. Far stand jab. You don't normally see that normal from Yun. Looked really goofy. Awkward mid-screen juggle. It was really good. Just awkward that he had to do it. It's a well-executed juggle. Alright. Like 10 more low strongs and then... Okay, here it is. I don't fucking know about the balance of forward. Nice. Scary. Hi. Oh, there it was again. Exact same scenario. That shit's unreactable up close. You have no idea when it's coming, and it chips. My own video being recommended to me.
Now, find a new rival. Welcome to the world of street fighting. Yeah, I got a picture. Fighters ready. Engage.
Damn. The TC. I like the idea. Then look at all that meter that Young got back. It's like, oop, my Genegijin combo ended. Here's my 50% bar. What's that juggle the killer? Yo! That was very lucky, or good, or smart, or something that Yun didn't super activate there. Because super activate would have still been punishable. So that could have been catastrophic. Nice. TC.
Final round. Go for it.
Hopes or guesses. Iori would be my ultimate. Iori along with the announcement of SNK3. Capcom vs SNK3. That would be the absolute dream. That comboed. Normally that doesn't combo standing opponents, but you have like a frame longer hits time when you're dizzy. So he it comboed even though Yum was standing. That looked really weird. And it wasn't just comboing because of the dizzy, because otherwise the dizzy would have gone away as soon as he got grabbed. So there were no actual frames of Yun being dizzy.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
Nice. Favorite streamer? That's me. Oh, is that good? Yep. Come back. What the fuck is that on block? Nice. I like the patience by the Necro player. Just win slowly. Yeah, jump back strong. Zero risk. Even if that was parried, there was no danger. And there was also no telegraphing. So much for that.
You win. All right, that's cool. fighters ready. Engage. Prepare to strike. Now.
Howlin' Rays? No. Also, I don't live in LA. I'm like an hour away from LA, which might sound close, but actually it means I've only been there like 3 times. I usually only go down to LA to get to fucking LAX. And, you know, you can probably guess how often I need to go to LAX. Spoiler, not often. LA seems to have a homeless problem. Most big cities do. It doesn't help that there are states that literally just send their homeless people to California. I'm not even joking, that's a real thing. It's just like, oh, well, over in California, they'll fucking... You'll get better handouts than you get here.
Alright, that's cool. Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
Most of LA's problems have to do with finance. So everything's fucking expensive. It's like to the point where I can't believe that people live in LA because of how the cost of living is so high. It's like you can have this fucking shitty ass apartment for like $2,000 a month for like 2 rooms, for like 2 small rooms.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
It's like everyone in LA is constantly losing money. He tried to jump? Jump parry? Or what? That was so weird to jump there. Yeah, most of California is kind of expensive to live in, even the parts that are not super urban. But I think a lot of people forget how big California is because there are a lot of parts that are not super urban. It gets really expensive when you're near the ocean. But we've got a relatively high tax too. Or at least it was last time I checked. I don't know what other states are doing for taxes these days. We got 8.5% sales tax, I think. I've never actually played the JoJo fighting game. That one. I have played All-Star Battle. Nice cross through. A big problem California has is that people out of state are buying a lot of the houses and just owning them without living there. ASB was super fun. I would love to play it against someone, but I never have. Yeah, vacation homes and also just like the wealthiest people in China. Or like India. It's like a good investment to buy a house in California because that house is super valuable. Value's going up. I never played Eyes of Heaven. Yeah, it is really lame. There should be like a fucking vacancy tax, I feel. I don't know if there's a downside to that. Maybe there is. Maybe there isn't. I heard it suggested and I thought it was kind of smart. There are more empty houses than homeless people. Nice.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
That was a very meaty sweep. I wonder if that would have been safe. It's weird seeing sweep hit on its late active frames. I think a lot of people are really afraid of California. That's always the impression I get whenever I see California get mentioned online. It's never anything positive. I live in a really nice place. Very suburban. It's not too expensive. It's kind of expensive. Super low crime rates. Pleasant community. Pretty nice stuff all around. I think for most states you have a good opinion of whatever state you live in, and then no opinion of most states, and then like negative opinions of like a couple. I've never heard anyone say something positive about a state they don't live in. Maine maybe, or like New Hampshire, Vermont. It's like, oh, it's probably peaceful up there. They just chill. But if it's like, if you're talking about New York, you either live in New York or you hate New York, or you have no opinion on it. You either have no opinion on New Jersey or you hate New Jersey. Whoa, the fucking Ohio's coming out. Nice. That's airborne frame 1, so it's a decent reversal. But it actually sucks if it gets blocked. Dude, there are a lot of people who are just like New Jersey's fucking crime fucking cesspool. Whoa. New York without all the good things, but with some added bad things. I bet 99% of New Jersey is fine. I believe that. I used to live in Mississippi for years. I've got a pretty low opinion of Mississippi, but I think it's warranted because I used to live there. It feels like there's not that much wealth there. Just in general, like nowhere. Like even the wealthy parts of Mississippi are just kind of small and shitty. This is not live. It's like you've had some time, Mississippi. What are you doing with it? New Orleans is nice, but it's not Mississippi. I lived in Meridian, which is one of the bigger cities. I think. What are the biggest, what's the most popular cities in Mississippi? Probably Jackson #1, right, maybe? Someone give me like a top 5. After I've been streaming for a little while, I mean, I'm still paying attention to the game, but I like often just get caught up in chat conversation, just cause. In Meridian, the biggest building in the whole city was like fucking 4 stories. And there was like one building that big. And it was like fucking 100 years old or 200 years old or something. It was like a fucking historic community center, or historic library or something like that. Yeah. There is beaches, and it is always sunny. However, it kind of sucks as a place to live because it's fucking expensive. That's why everyone retires here. It's because they have money, and it's a nice place to live, like in terms of the environment. I would call it the most idyllic place in California. I mean, fuck, that's a bit obvious. The most idyllic place in the United States by environment alone. There's like no natural disasters, the weather's always nice, and you got the ocean. You got a huge coastline.
Fighters ready. Engage.
Ah, that's safe. NorCal is like a different state, yeah. And also, like, fucking East California is really different too. But no one ever talks about East California because no one lives there. Almost everyone lives near the coast. And when I say near the coast, I don't mean like, you know, on the coast, but like within like 2 hours of the coast. Within 1 hour. I can drive for about 50 minutes and get to the ocean. Alright, there are natural disasters, there are earthquakes. I lied when I said there are no natural disasters, but there's no like tornadoes or hurricanes or stuff like that. And earthquakes are 99.9% of the time harmless. If you could choose fucking... Oh yeah, there are fires. Most of the fires happen in places that aren't urban. Usually it'll be like fires in the mountains or like fucking like crop areas. Whatever. It'll be inland. The forests. There's a lot of drought. But like, you don't really feel that as a resident most of the time. I've survived several California droughts and I can safely say that nothing changed. For me. Probably like the government had to pay extra money to get fucking water in or some bullshit. Honestly, I couldn't really tell you anything about fucking California's politics. Almost nothing politically, like, affects me here. I mean, obviously there's like a fucking high tax rate. That's it. I never hear about like fucking state ordinances or any bullshit like that. There's also a big reputation for California being full of liberals, Democrats, but really it's like 60-40. It's like nowhere near as fucking one-sided as you would probably guess, although it depends on where you go. It's probably not even 60-40. People just, during the fucking national elections, people see the California, like all the fucking electoral votes going towards the Democrats every year. And they're just like, oh man, it must be like all Democrats. California must be an entire state of Democrats, but not really. That reminds me that I was driving recently and I saw a car in my fucking town with a giant fucking, like a huge ass decal that said fuck Biden. I was like, oh shit. And it had two US flags trailing the back of it. I was like, huh. I'm gonna be honest, I don't have a strong opinion on Biden. Yeah, sounds about right. I did have a strong opinion on Trump. But I like that. I think most people had a strong opinion on Trump. Blob puppet, frail husk of a person, a nobody. Food, any place that's adjacent to Mexico is fucking awesome. If you live in a state that's touching Mexico, you're blessed. Fucking bless Mexicans. I will never understand anything negative people say about Mexicans because they're fucking awesome. Every Mexican I've ever met has been extremely based. It's literally one of those things where you just fucking, you see it from afar and you're scared. It's like, oh my god, they've got a Mexican population there. Something like half my coworkers are Mexican. This pressure. I'm lid left, I guess. Overall. Lid left for an American. Because America's like a little bit more right than fucking most Western countries. I was lib left before I came to California. On the subject of COVID, most people are going to stores without masks these days. Pretty much everyone who wants a vaccine has gotten one now, and the mask mandate's been lifted. Where I live has had, I think, less than 50 cases of COVID in the last month. Something like that. Not really a problem anymore. Not here.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
I still work in a mask, just because it makes people more comfortable. I don't understand, like, the people are so vitriolic about it. I feel like it's not a big deal. I, like, don't really think it's that annoying to have it on.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it. You win.
Let's fight like gentlemen.
Are you ready? Go.
Here I am. I was doing something real quick. Masks aren't dangerous, what the fuck? I'm wearing a mask for a year now. I don't think I wouldn't say that everyone's fucking it up. The flu that is just the flu, 1 in 800 Americans dead. And that's counting people who never got it. Jesus Christ. I hate that opinion. It's not an opinion.
You win. Now,
It's just factual.
are you ready? Go.
I'm tired of reading bullshit anti-mask stuff that people just come up with and believe. How many people need to die before people take it seriously? I don't get it. I was reading that the expected deaths actually was worse in 2020 than people thought. So, like, there are a lot of people who died who, like higher than the expectations of COVID.
Fight is ready. Engage.
We were literally having a 9/11 a week in deaths. It's so much worse than flu, holy shit. I don't get if people are just like covering their ears or like I don't understand how you could possibly say that having a 9/11 a week is fucking okay. It's like, oh, it's fine that that many Americans are dying every fucking week. You might as well say I liked 9/11. How do you get to that point?
You win. Are you ready? Go.
I've noticed that COVID denial has gotten a lot better. I was looking at like old posts from like way back in the day, from like early 2020, and it's just like, you know, there were a lot of talking points that people no longer ever bring up. What actually is the yearly death rate for the flu versus the number of deaths from COVID? I want some hard numbers. I would be like, I would fucking punch someone, if that was me. The thing about COVID is that it's a specific cause of death that's always being compared to like general causes of death, and it was still like the top. It was like number 2 highest cause of death, being compared to like general causes. I wouldn't want the flu anyway. I get the flu shot every year. You have to get the flu shot working in a hospital environment too.
Final round. Now.
I mean, like, don't people hate the flu? Like, even if it's like, oh, it's just the flu, wouldn't you not want to get that? That's like another talking point that I never got. It's like, doesn't it suck? Fucking last time I had the flu, it fucking blew.
You win.
I could barely breathe and I was trapped in my bed for 3 days.
Now.
My whole body ached. Fucking sucked.
Fighters ready. Engage.
32,000 deaths per year from the flu. Okay, now I think this is just a troll.
Are you ready? Go.
Favorite King color is the green one. Who here hasn't had a cold in a year? I haven't.
Fighters ready.
I have literally not been sick in like a year and a half. It's fucking kind of cool, actually. I could get used to this. It's like a little preview of fucking by the time humans have eradicated disease. I wonder if the flu's gonna be on a massive downturn for the next like couple of years, or even dare I say it, colds. Human rhinovirus, as they say. I didn't have any COVID vaccine symptoms. I got Pfizer and I had nothing. I had minor arm pain for a day, and then it went away. Both times, same thing. My brother got feverish, so I guess I just got lucky. But I think his only lasted a day too. One of my coworkers was telling me about how like the fucking vaccine makes you impotent. Or sterile, rather. Sterile and impotent are very different things. I don't know if that's true or not. The first I've heard of it was from him. A lot of people have had the vaccine at this point.
Fighters ready. Engage.
One of my friends got J&J. That was Backdash, I think. He was, fine.
You win. Prepare to strike. Now.
Pfizer net. This will be the fucking smallpox vaccine of our time. It'll be like everyone will have a story of how they reacted to the fucking vaccine that they'll be telling up until like 2050. I tried to say 2050 is like 50 years into the future, but that's 30 years into the future. Damn, fucking stop this clock. I'm tired of time passing. Whoa, he had to super cancel that.
Final round. Go.
Mario Galaxy came out in fucking 15 years ago.
You win.
That's like an unpleasant thought to me.
Fighters ready. Engage.
It's just one guy. Pokemon Black and White was like 2000... It's like right around there, wasn't it? 2008? Ooh. Oof. On with the donk. How long was it?
Are you ready? Go.
I remember one time I brought up COVID during one of my streams and someone got like mad at me. Like in the YouTube comment archive of the stream. He's like, what are you worrying about COVID for? You're young and healthy. You'll live. You'll be fine. And I was just like, bro, I don't want to give it to anyone. And he was like, oh yeah, that makes sense. It was like pretty deep into the pandemic too. So it was like, you know, I would have thought that he would have thought of that. It's like I literally live with someone who's at risk. Seems wise for me to avoid COVID. But the way he said it too, he was kind of like he was talking down to me. It's like, are you really worried about that little thing, Beth? I don't get how it became so, like, propagandized. It's like, everyone who's, like, who's wearing masks and getting vaccines and shit, they're doing it for the safety of their fellow man. It's like, how do you come out against that? Like, every single person who's wearing a mask is doing it so they don't fucking get sick and they don't get other people sick. Because they don't want anyone to die. Like, the other side is just arguing, oh, it's unnecessary, but, like, you know. Even if it's unnecessary. Even if it turns out that it is unnecessary, are you really gonna hate on people for trying to fucking not kill anyone? Basic fucking medicine isn't political. And vaccines are basic fucking medicine.
You win.
Let's fight like gentlemen.
Fighters ready. Engage.
Seth's jumping heavy punch. Turn around elbow like Dudley. I literally can't picture Seth's jump heavy punch. It's just like Dudley's jump roundhouse.
Are you ready? Go.
Sagat jump fierce looked like Dudley jump fierce in this game. Sagat jump strong. I think he kind of dropped his elbow on you.
You win.
Dudley's jump roundhouse, but not as vertical. I only hit jump hard kick as every character in the game.
Strike. Now.
Remember Sakura jump fierce in SF4? I remember that. That was like funny, that whole thing. I think it got patched a few times. That's like a nice little nostalgic memory. A fucking air normal with like no hurt box. Just an air normal that beats grounded anti-airs. They were pretty good about that in SF5. Moves that are intended to be anti-airs pretty much all worked. Unfortunately, there were some moves that were not intended to be anti-airs that also worked.
Are you ready?
But they were better at making the deliberate anti-airs consistent, generally speaking. The only character I can kind of think of where that wasn't true was Alex. That might be another one. Alex, it's more like they just didn't give him an anti-air. Which is weird because that I would call that like a core part of an SF4/SF5 character. The way jumps work in those games, you just need an anti-air. Oh yeah, Vega. Vega's intended anti-air seemed to be roundhouse, but I rarely saw people use that. It doesn't have an upper body invincibility, but it's got it's got like a slightly shrunken hitbox and a really big hitbox, but it's also kind of slow. EX knee is good. It's not great because it costs a bar.
Prepare to strike. Now.
Regular knee suck stick. Dudley's cheek pulling back from the speed of SA3 is one of the best animations in the game, in my opinion. Chun-Li's Kikoken animation is great. It's funny because Kikoken is such a fucking shitty special move in this game. But the Kikoken animation itself is fucking fantastic. If you haven't like looked at it in slow motion, the act of releasing the Kikoken throws a massive amount of wind backward, which blows away her fucking dress. It does that for other fireballs in this game, yeah. But Chun-Li's is the most apparent because she's got the most like flowing clothing. Yeah, she throws rotor back every time. That's why she's got to do the fucking backstretch taunt. The entire character of Necro has fantastic animation. The thing about Necro is that he needs wind up for most of his attacks. And a lot of his attacks, and just in order to have like decent speed, or they've got to be quick. But the animations are really elaborate, even considering they're quick. And that's also true for the recovery of his attacks. It'll be like his arm snapping back into place. It really just feels like he's made out of like fucking rubber or something. The wind up and follow through animations on Necro are fantastic on basically all his attacks. And it's funny because it's really shitty on Dalsum, even in SF4 and SF5 era. There's no wind up because for Dalsum it's just magic. His arms just extend. He doesn't need to throw them way out. He can just put his hands out in front of him and they shoot forward. But Necro's got to do a huge ass fucking swing. Oh, he read parry attempt? He didn't need that. Or what was that? Ooh. Was that back jab? Yeah, it was. The cherry tap animation. Back jab and back strong have the same animation, but you never see back jab. Ooh. My man, my guy. Speak of the devil. Oh, that cross up. It was the OS block parry, though. It is Crota. Crota likes this color. Car throw. Okay, that did not work this time. There was an Aura player, probably this guy, who was doing that setup over and over, and it kept working, and it was just like, why is this working? I don't see the mix-up. Nice. Whoa! Cool. That was the wrong combo, though. That should have been a heavy stomp so he could get unblockable. I don't know why no other Aura does that. I'm like literally the only Aura I've ever seen do that. A lot of characters, if you do heavy stomp in the corner, you'll cross them up, and then you can go for a cross-up unblockable. Yeah, that combo works. It's character specific. Stand strong, heavy fireball. You have to do it versus Hugo to get a chicken combo at all. On other characters, it does less meter build, about the same damage, and higher stun. This is good. No heavy kick, but he's going for the unblockable, and he got it. Nice, max meter build. Max meter build, just chicken, just chicken. 3 reps of chicken. No, 3 reps of chicken. That was good though. Dude, Smoked Salmon is the fucking coolest name, by the way. The back throw! He got turned around from doing the air parry! That sucked! I love that. Nice back dash. That was the play, 100%. EX Fireball. This, I don't really like it. Yeah, the Fireball went away. It hit! Why does it hit? I don't get it. You block both hits of the Fireball towards the corner. Always. Is your name actually Salman?
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
Your last name? I knew someone with that was his first name. He was from where the fuck was he from? Phew, where was he from? I haven't thought about that in forever. He might have been Pakistani. He was Middle East something. Ooh, ooh. It's dark out, finally. I can go jogging with my friend. I'm gonna ask him what he's doing right now. Love jogging. How many minutes left of this video? It's kind of a lot. I might not finish it. Depends on what my friend says. Yeah, my friend is fucking a freak, basically. We have a theory that he's allergic to his own sweat, which is a real thing that can happen to you. I know it sounds ridiculous, but he sweats a massive amount in even moderate heat, and also he gets like a rash whenever he sweats. So whenever we jog, we do it when the sun's not even out. Back fierce, unparryable. DDT can work. Catches people going for parries. Damn, this whole time Speb's been fat. I never would have guessed. On the internet, you have no idea if someone's obese. I'm like slightly fatter than I wish I was. If I lost 20 pounds, I'd be very happy with my approximate shape. Which is why I'm going jogging tonight. It's the dream of losing 20 pounds. More like 15. I'm 193, I think, 194. And I want to be 180. I'm 6'1". Oh, it does just lose. Jesus. What's your breakfast? Fucking olive oil? A 1 in front of your weight. 400 during COVID? Oof, dude. 400 is like outside gym territory, I feel. That's like food territory. Like, if you go to the gym, that's good, but like... I feel like the gym can't... There's more going on than just not working out when you're 400. I guess if you're going full fucking gains... Full gains and full bulk. If you want max strong fat. If that's your goal, then power to you. Those people are theoretically the strongest people in society. In terms of like fucking weightlifting and stuff, right? Maybe. Damn, an unban request. Wonder if I got one too. Was it a permaban? I would have given him a timer maybe. 6'6". That's pretty fucking big. Dude, whenever I see fucking what was I gonna say? Whenever I see like fucking like weightlifters talking about like gaining, it's like, oh man, I'm pretty ripped, but I really need to bulk. And then it's like advice on bulking, and then I see advice that like the most fat ass advice imaginable, but like that in a positive way. It's just like, man, like I wish I could follow. I wish this was my ideal diet. I wish I could eat this and have it be the correct thing to eat. It's like, oh, you know, for breakfast, just have like fucking 4 waffles and put peanut butter on all of them. Wash it down with a pint of milk. I need to be in a pretty bad place to have waffles and peanut butter. But I would be happy. I would be happy in that place. I would just be in a bad place. One of my all-time favorite foods is peanut butter on graham crackers, but even like 1 graham cracker with peanut butter on it is like fucking 200 calories. Make it stop. I just want to be able to eat like 5 of them. Peanut butter and apple's super good. Fucking love peanut butter. I'm a big fan. Oh, 2 parries and then he still died. That was pretty risky to uppercut there for Dudley. Not that risky. Graham cracker and then peanut butter on top of that, and then apple slices or raisins on top of that. I'm very nostalgic for that meal. I didn't have it that much as a kid, but every time I had it, it was so good. Peanut butter and raisins. I have some celery downstairs in my fridge. I bought to make soup recently, but I've still got celery left over because you can't just buy like fucking 2 stalks for some reason. I can go fucking make some ants on a log. You guys know about ants on a log? If you've never heard of that, Google it. You probably wouldn't get weird, lewd results. Yo! Nice parry. Yep. You can use chocolate chips instead of raisins. You can also use blueberries, and you can also use cream cheese instead of peanut butter. There's a lot of variations. That's just a trick to get kids to eat celery because fucking... It's just a futile effort, I feel, to try and get a kid to eat celery. Just wait. Just wait until he doesn't care about the taste of bitter anymore, and then give him the celery. People's tastes change when they get older. I used to hate celery. Now I love it. I was so picky as a kid. Now I eat anything. There's almost no foods I don't eat. Hated green food my whole life. That's a lot of food. Yeah, if you cook celery, it doesn't even taste bitter. It's just nice and crunchy. Sometimes not even crunchy, depending on... I feel like everyone's got a vegetable they like. Just gotta keep looking. I've known a lot of people who are picky as fuck but still like carrots. You can still parry SF3 when Dudley gets behind you, it's just very precise. Parrying post-freeze if Dudley hits on the first frame is either outright impossible or one frame, but I'm not really sure which. But if you parry pre-freeze, then it's always possible. I like spinach raw. I also like cooked spinach. I also like mushrooms. I like broccoli. I like cauliflower. Dude, fucking broccoli and cauliflower in a salad is fucking amazing when you've got dressing in the salad. Because the broccoli and cauliflower just scoops it all up. So you just get like fucking a whole bunch of fucking ranch at once or whatever. It's like, oof. Brussels sprouts are good. What about corn? Fucking love corn here. Corn is awesome. What about beans? You guys like black beans? Kidney beans? How about zucchini and squash? Fucking love butternut squash. And yellow squash. Corn is bussin'. Corn on the cob is one of my favorites. I might make that this July 4th. Zucchini is something I thought I wouldn't like, and then I had it, and I was like, holy shit. What a fool I was. I had that same thing with mango. With fruits, it's always a really sharp taste, you know what I mean? There aren't that many fruits that go soft. They all go hard. So it's like, if it's a fruit that's not super duper popular, you're just like, oh, something. This is going to be really strong, and if I don't like it, it's going to be really strong, and I don't like it. Yakitori, yeah. Just fucking cooked chicken, right? Japanese. Fucking love mango. Mango's my favorite fruit by the flavor. Ooh, the backdash. Backdash from my cup is kind of a meme. Damn, B-Train's here to bash. Sad days. It's Oro. My guy. Ooh, not a good start. Alright. One parry only. Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. I often jump in parry just for that. It's good to show that early because it makes someone scared for the rest of the round. But that is the counter, or at least a counter. Damn, the aura's here, and then he just gets smacked by Wake Up EX uppercut while trying to stomp. Oh, that was nice. Didn't combo though. Damn, this aura's getting worked. Good thing you only need one hit to win. Good thing aura's literally like the cheese you instantly win character. He's still in this. He's got enough meter to kill Dudley even. But I very much doubt it's gonna happen.
You win. Now,
More Dudley. I want fucking more auras. This is Dudley.
strike. Now.
That was like the fucking first aura of the video, and he went down like a chump. Ah, the juggle into the short swing blow. Was that corner only? That was pretty sexy. Nice, this kills. That late jump was kind of funny. Early jump roundhouse, and he got the combo. God, I wish I had a super that was as fast as Dudley SA3. I wish I had a super that hit. I wish our SA1 was just a super that hit, instead of the fucking horrible gimmick that it is. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Ah, okay. Wake up super. Dudley can do that. Ah, what the fuck? He dropped his ender. Jump forward, I think.
You win.
Ah, the aura. Alright, it's time.
Are you ready? Go.
I believe in this aura. More sweep. Sweep is a poke. Oh, okay, 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 okay. He's like, I don't believe in your fucking AT or DP. Ooh, I wouldn't have done it again like that. I don't even know if that would have hit from that far out. Okay, this is what he meant to do last time. Ugh, that was ugly. You need to push Dudley more. Oh, one parry only. Nice, that was actually smart. I like that. Dash and jump away roundhouse.
Fighters ready.
Low risk, high reward. Ooh. Nice. No, why fucking stand forward? Why would you fucking low parry and then do stand forward? Why not stand strong? He was so close to you. Dudley has like no fucking low hitting thing that hits multiple times. Alright, this is good, yeah. I would have just... I would have never done stand forward. Okay, 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 okay. Okay.
Final round. Engage.
Ah. Okay, okay, okay. I'm sad looking... Oh, I would super here. Just fuck it. Light super. There you go. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. Yes. Could have been better, could have been worse. Alright, do another one. Yep. Yup, 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 yup. Perfect. When you have a lot of meter like that and you've got like Dudley in the corner, you can just create like very awful scenarios.
Prepare to strike. Now.
That was a combo, crouching aura. Nice, the fade away. Nice little conversion. Necro looked like he wasn't expecting to be crossed up. Failed car throw maybe, with the aura player. Unblockable here, yep, this should kill. What is this setup? Wake up, frame 1 airborne didn't even save him. He didn't have enough health, he had the parry.
Fighters ready. Engage.
Roundhouse, that's not a bad poke in this matchup, but it is a little bit, you're more likely to get counter poked than you are to have it work. Dangerous scenario for any character. That's gonna trade? No, not even. It's got some invincibility, I think. Maybe. I don't know.
Final round. Now.
I don't have a super strong opinion on bananas, but I eat more bananas than any other fruit, like generously. They're just really easy to eat. I feel like every other fruit, if you eat it, it's like a little bit of an undertaking, you know? Like when you eat an apple, you've got to do something with the core. Or you've got to like cut it up or something. When you peel an orange, you've got to peel the orange. You peel a banana, but it takes like 2 seconds. The wind-up of banana eating is just really quick. So it's just all fucking, you know, it's all the enjoyment part. They're also just really easy to cut up and put in anything. The room smelling like bananas like a benefit. That's like one of the intangible fucking things about bananas that's cool. I peeled the banana from the bottom. It was like the same. I never struggled to peel bananas. Sometimes when I fail to peel it from the top, I'll peel it from the bottom. I had the fucking Necro player do that to me when I was trying to do Fireball Super. And that just counters Fireball Super, so it's like surprisingly good.
Now. Are you ready? Go.
I was gonna say that the banana just pairs well with everything. I have oatmeal like every other day for breakfast. And I cut up a banana. Or rather, I pull apart a banana because I don't want to bother using a knife. What's better than the fucking banana for breakfast? That's a good breakfast. I mean, hopefully it's not by itself. I would like the banana with something else. Oh no, empty jump low. DP.
Prepare to strike. Now.
Ken has always been American. That being said, Ken's ethnicity is 3/4 Japanese, 1/4 fucking American. Ooh, red parry attempt? Maybe? Ship you here. Yeah, that. Even better. I think that's right.
You win.
Don't think there's another one.
Now. Fight is ready. Engage.
Oh yes, Q is American because he's G and G is Abraham Lincoln. How do you guys feel about my logic? How is Sean fucking American? Oh, I guess if you just America, like fucking North and South America, then Sean is American.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
Sean is half Japanese, half Brazilian. Bad balance skill is an idea that no one's actually suggested to me yet, and yet it's very easy. Remy's French. That's one of the reasons the connection is always drawn between him and Abel. Even though I don't think they've ever actually acknowledged. Back jab! Why was it not back strong? Back strong would have confirmed super. I wonder if you can low parry back jab. I have no idea. ST Akuma would be a good one. Alright, looks like we got like one more video. One more match. It's probably going to be a pretty fast one too. There's a minute left in the video.
Go for it.
There's a whole match left. Ken's probably going to run a train on Dudley or vice versa. Ooh, looking like Dudley running the train. Oh, I don't know. This is going kind of slow. Oh. Okay. I believed. ST would be difficult for me. Alright. 40 seconds left. That's punish. Difficult comeback though. Spoiler, it won't happen. Ah, cheap. That's like something you're never ready to do, is parry, delay parry as a wake up, as a jump in option. You can create such difficult anti-airs. Everyone's always like, oh man, I hate Street Fighter 3 because you can't do just fucking anti every jump. But this Dudley anti-aired every jump, he was just really random about it. When you watch someone play Third Strike well, when you see how they anti-air, you know. Anyway, I'm gonna go jogging with my friend. It's been fun, guys. Good luck.